I'm from the city is still. I'm from the city is still.
Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh. Today you're with myself and my guy, Chef Marte _cards.
Say there, fella.
Say there, fella. We're here in sunny Los Angeles today in TGT grading room, and we just wanted to take a break from the day and talk cards because it's pretty much what we do all day anyway. Like we're literally sitting at our stations, doing our stuff, talking cards, BSing. And one thing we were talking about today, and I'm like, dude, we should literally just throw on the camera and talk about it. But I genuinely believe sports cards, like this industry over the next 5 years, is about to erupt into the wild, wild west. And what I mean by that is Panini, they're literally going to print stuff into the ground. They're going to be trying to sell stuff as much as possible before they lose licenses. Other companies that don't have licenses, I think, are going to make a big come up. And I know you have like a very, very strong feeling on that, that I'll let you touch on. But there's like other, companies even forming that, haven't been announced yet, or, that are looking to innovate the industry. It's just insane, like, to see the technology and innovations that like really are coming over like the next 5 years plus to this industry. And there's so much competition. Like, look at even the grading space. Look at how many new grading companies have started in just the last year to 2 years. Like, so many new companies. And the crazy thing is there's enough business to sustain them all. You know what I mean? And the thing that like I think is, with all of this competition, all of these big companies putting billions of dollars into pushing their company and their new product or whatever, I think that's going to lead to like kind of another boom. I don't think it's going to be like it was, in the pandemic where it was like the hottest it's ever been. But I really think that like those of us that have cards right now can't expect to see them go up, as like all of these companies are kind of rallying together to kind of get their niche in the market. Yeah.
Absolutely, and to touch on that even further, I just feel as though you're going to see a lot of new things, in my opinion. From all the way, obviously, you're going to probably keep seeing some graders. You're seeing eBay, for example, and I think Beckett's going to do it as well. But you're seeing a lot of vault movement. You're seeing other places try to take over the marketplace that was left.
Yeah.
What was the one that went down?
Starstock.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
So many damn names, I can't keep it all together.
Yeah.
But I know from my personal point of view, I think one of the big things you're going to notice is whenever Fanatics takes over the card market, number one, they paid an astronomical amount higher than what Panini did.
Like 10x, I think.
It was something insane like that. They blew them away with the offer. But with that said, obviously, they're going to have to find a way to make that money. So what does that do to the world of sports cards? Are we going to see them go through the roof for licensed product? If they're paying 10 times more, and are they going to give like Panini level quality of autos that are in your average box? Or there's a lot of unknowns, and I think you're going to see a huge boom in unlicensed cards. Whether or not Panini chooses to stick around, maybe do unlicensed product. You already have Leaf, you have Onyx, you have Wild Card, and I'll be honest, I'm personally a big fan of the Leaf product. I really like the value, especially compared to whenever I spend $400 on a box of Origins and I pull my best card, a like $10 CJ Ellaby, I have a real issue with that.
Yeah.
But I've never pulled a box of anything Leaf. And mind you, I've opened everything from, their lower end hobby products all the way up to like Art of Sport. And even in any of the boxes, I feel like I get at least fair value.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't feel like that with Panini on most things. Now, there are some products that are obviously different. I really love this year's Illusions. But even on Illusions or Classics, there have been a couple boxes where it's like, damn, my good card was Quiddy Pay.
Yeah.
The Curse of Quiddy that he put on me.
Yeah, I did put that evil on him.
You did.
Absolutely. But I agree with you, man. Like, even like with Panini, like, my opinion, like, I feel like they give you the least value. Yeah. Like, look at WWE. Like, they just put out Prism. And I've been watching a ton of Prism rips because I can't afford a damn box. Thank you, Panini. But WWE, like, I could rip their boxes when it was Tops. And, like, those are, like, guaranteed 2 autos, like, the exact same odds you're getting. But now that it's Prism, it went from, like, $120 a box all the way to, like, $900 a box. It's, like,
and
insane.
To me, I can't justify spending $900 on a box like that because let's be honest, there's a good chance that you're not going to pull the type of card that you'd like to see. Now, one of the other interesting things in the unlicensed card world, too, just getting back to that, now there's like the college age players now, they are allowed to make money off their own likenesses. So if you've opened any recent Leaf products, you're going to see, I just opened, what was it, the Pro Set Power?
Yeah.
And I pulled everything from a Mac Jones, who it would technically be his second year, but you can get Bryce Youngs in that box. You can get these prospects now. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with that, because I know Topps is having a Bowman Chrome product coming out pretty soon.
Yeah,
that's going to kind of take over that college level. So you're going to see a lot of movement.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry to get off track of your WWE thought.
No. I mean, there's like 90% of the people watching probably don't care about my wrestling cards.
No, but you know what though? I honestly think it's a nice product, and honestly, I think you're already seeing it. Wrestling cards, they're becoming a lot more sought after.
Absolutely.
I mean, as is a lot of the niche sports, soccer, UFC. Really, people are just kind of clamoring to get their hands on what they think are higher end cards.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I love the look of the Prism WWE, but I'm not spending $900 on a hobby with 2 autos.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to me.
Absolutely, especially when Topps Chrome was $120.
Yeah.
Like Prism is like the premier brand for Panini, but Topps Chrome is the premier brand for Topps.
Outside of like your national treasures, things like that.
Correct.
Yeah, but like your mainline products, yes.
So like I don't think that it's worth $700 more than Topps Chrome.
No, and if I'm being 100% honest, I thought Topps Chrome was a way nicer set.
I agree.
And I've never, I mean, $200 on a hobby box, yeah, I mean, it's still, you're paying money, but like, is $200 unreasonable? Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've literally crapped out $500 on Panini or on Donruss boxes more than I'd care to admit. But again, it's one of those products I feel like has the value to you know, make that worth my while.
Yeah. Now lately, what I've been seeing in a lot of the Donruss products you picked up, or even just Panini, I should say, like not throwing shade at Panini because I buy more Panini than anything else, to be honest. But the quality control's been terrible, right? Like you've been like pack fresh pulling like 8.5s and like just like bad condition cards.
Yeah. Their corners, edges. I mean, it looks like somebody just. They're hot off the line, putting the packs, and then they're playing catch with them for a while before they put them in the box.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, and it's especially bad with paper products. I think the Chrome products are a little bit better, but I mean, to me, if I'm going to spend $500 of my hard-earned money on a box, I expect it to be in at least decent condition. And we're not seeing that now. Part of that is probably they're overprinting a lot of stuff, so it's like that, get it in, get it out, get it in, get it out, and if we're going to be 100% honest too, they're about to lose their licensing. I highly doubt they care in a lot of ways.
I guarantee they don't.
Again, no shade. I buy mostly Panini, and obviously it's a huge part of the industry I'm in, but I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see a little bit of a cleaner product come out. It's clean!
Yeah, it does need to be cleaner.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, let us know what you want to see in the industry, what you think is going to happen over the next 5 years, because like honestly I really do think it's going to be the wild west. There's going to be a lot of people all running to compete after this market. Now a lot of people will say the sports card market's down, it's crashing, it's dead. It's not. Like, let me tell you, like, we literally make a living doing sports card related activity. It's alive and well, and there are a lot of people like us that are trying to literally make a living doing what they love. So like I think that there's going to be a lot of special innovations coming because there's people passionate about the hobby trying to make it a better hobby.
100%. And I'll tell you, anyone who would say that the industry is down or it's bad, I mean, I would look at it this way. If you go to any card show or anything like that, I know I've been to quite a few recently, and maybe it's just the area I'm in, but they've all been like, it's hard to move around. There's so many people there. And I think one cool thing that happened with a lot of like the during the pandemic is you saw a lot of like maybe fathers taking that, and not to be sexist, obviously mothers too, but you see that, you know, the old school collector who just started getting into it again, and now they're bringing that love to their kid.
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool to see because this is an industry where, you know, it's creating a whole new generation of collectors.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, that's what we want to see.
Definitely.
So, And I know a lot of awesome shop owners who really take care of kids very well. Chris at Sports Cards, etc. He's phenomenal with them. I've seen him giving deals and taking care of kids like that. And
He is the man.
you know, it's just a matter of you know, changing with the times, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, making sure the next generation of collectors is in good hands.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of interesting things as far as grading. I know myself, obviously, our biggest thing was the transparency. That's kind of what put us on the map. You know, and it all stemmed just from me and this guy having a conversation after submitting some cards. And it's like, man, well, I'd love to know why this card graded the way it did.
Correct.
And, you know, for me, I think it's the coolest thing in the world to be able to be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna check out my card, see exactly why it graded the way it did. Oh, you know what? I agree, that corner's bad. And you know, just black and white like that, I kind of dig. I don't understand why it hadn't been done before, but they say like all the really good ideas in the world, it's why hasn't somebody done that yet?
Correct. Absolutely.
I know a guy who says that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Man.
Well, guys, we appreciate you watching this. We will be back tomorrow. God bless you.